Hi there, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a braiding video and I'm going to be showing an easy way to braid your hair. I've been braiding my own hair for a few years and I don't always braid this way, but this is a simple method that you can use if you struggle gripping to braid or you're just starting and you want to like quickly do some braids. This is the easy way. So parting hair is always the hardest part of doing braids for me because I have to try to work behind my head and all of that. I did buy this mirror from Amazon and it's very convenient. So most times when I do my own parting, I use that mirror. I want to use it like once, but I used to have two mirrors and try to do it that way. I want to link the mirror below, but I use that. But this time my sister helped me and parted my hair for me. So sometimes I'll try to get her to part the hair for me and this makes it so much easier. So then all I have to do is braid. Well, I do want to mention that if you watched my last hair video, I mentioned that I was going to try the Joico line. So I did try the moisture recovery line. I did the shampoo, I did the conditioner, and I did the treatment balm, and I really did like it. Like my hair feels very moisturized. My sister used like a braiding gel to slick the hair down and like get it. She braids really tight. I don't know. I can't do it every time I try. I don't use a lot of gel, which I tend to like more, but it looks like more polished when you use more gel. So I'm going to show you what I use when I do my hair myself. But I usually use this braiding gel for the base, like when I'm molding the base. And then I used to use Ebon, but we're falling back on Ebon. So I found this product. I don't know if they sell it in I don't know if it's widely sold in beauty supply stores, but they had this in one of the beauty supply stores that I went to, and it kind of reminded me of like the Ebon, where it was like a moisturizing gel. So this is the one that I picked up. So like I said, I didn't use it this time, but that's what I normally use. So I wash, condition, shampoo, condition. I will use a braiding gel, so now we're at this step. I want these braids to be like very thin. Like I don't want to add too much hair because my hair is kind of fine and I don't want the braids to be too heavy. I'm using color 27 braiding hair from Queen Bee. And then I'm also using this deep wave human texture look 2730 hair on the ends. And really the key when you do this type of braiding method is to use a crochet needle and feed it in. So I also have my hair board that you can like separate your hair easier and just put it on there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Come back once the hairs, once I have them all filled out, and then I'll show you how I crochet the hair under a braid and start braiding. Okay, so I use like medium pieces and I put them on my board. So there's the hair, and then I left a little section open on the end. So for the ends of the hair, and then what I'm going to do is just cut little pieces off of the hair so they'll be ready to go. And really I don't even have to pull it off. I'll probably just start with just pulling this from the bundle and just cutting it right here. So I have my little end haircut, and now I'm just going to place this on the board as well. I'll start at the front so y'all can see, and I'll put these back so I have a hair bow handy. I have my crochet hook. And what you're going to do is grab a little piece of hair. I probably end up using 2 pieces per braid. So this is about how much hair is in it. And what you want to do is you pull the crochet needle through the hair first. If you haven't crocheted before, then you loop the hair on the end of the needle. And make sure it's all in there. Sometimes it can fall out. Okay, so once it's all under the hook, I like to go ahead and close. You go ahead and close the hook. And then I hold one side and pull through. Make sure you straighten it out. Okay, so now you have your hair in there, in your braid. And then I like to just start braiding. So make sure it's even. And I just start braiding as if normal. It's very easy. Just like start doing a braid. I might add 3 because this hair is kind of, I'll keep it light. So braid. And then right before I get to the end of my hair, so I like to go ahead and feed in the second piece. But if you want to just do one piece, if you don't really know how to feed in hair, that's fine. Okay, so now you see I have my hair in the middle and it's shorter than the rest right here. I'll take a little piece from another side and feed that into mine. So then I'll take a little bit of the braiding gel, of the conditioning gel, and then like put that on my finger as I'm braiding, so it'll slick my hair with the braiding hair. And there we go. But very simple. It's clean looking. You just fed it in, and that's like an easy way to braid. So I'll show you again, but I'm gonna keep braiding, and sometimes I might go back if I see my hair peeking out and just add a little bit more conditioning gel to the end, and then try again. Get this thing tucked. I have this much hair left. I think I am gonna go ahead and feed in the end of the hair. I'm gonna grab the hair and just hold it out to the side so it'll stay out of the braid. And that feels good. It's not too much tension on the braid. I feel like the size is, you know, not pulling on my hair too much. It's a thin braid, but I like that look personally. You can add hair anywhere you want. I probably actually could have added hair to the top, but I think I just want them in the ends. And there we go. There's the braid. Got the hair. Got the braid. It's simple. So I'm gonna go grab a clip and then we're gonna do the next braid. Okay, so I got my piece of hair ready. Putting my crochet needle through the braid or under the braid. Grabbing the hair and putting it around the hook. Sometimes I like to twist the hair a little bit and make a loop with my finger and then try to glide it more easily through the hook. That's on there. So now we're gonna, oh, it was on there. Okay, it's on there. We're closing the hook and we're bringing it through the braid. Then I usually just like, once I get it through, I take it off. I grab one end and I just start pulling the other end through. It's through. And then I make sure I get it leveled. The ends are leveled so they're even. Then I start braiding. Make sure my hair is in the middle. And then we're almost at the end of my hair. So I'm going to grab another piece of braiding hair. Make sure it's even and feed it in. Braiding gel to make sure everything stays as slick as possible. And then sometimes we feed it in, like I just fed it in where it was aligned with my hair. So I fed it in and one of the sides matched up with my natural hair. So I don't have to grab from the other end. It just kind of all depends on how things fall when you're braiding. Sometimes I still will grab another piece from like a side that's a little bulky. Like if I have this piece, like this piece is probably a little smaller. So when I'm braiding, I'll probably grab a piece from the big section and just pull it over and then keep braiding. It's about where I fed in the other piece. So I'm gonna just take a piece, put it in the braid, and then this is where I say you can have a clip if you want it. So I have a little clip, and I'm just gonna go up the braid a little bit and clip it up so it stays out the way. Braid down. All right, so these are the first two braids in the front. I decided I'm not really gonna care too much about the boho. I just want some hair at the end, and I'm not gonna do the front pieces at the top. So I'm gonna keep doing I'm gonna speed this up, but I'm gonna keep showing y'all the front hair.
That's what you've been. I was blind, I was in it, I was bad. Oh, I thought that I was changing you. I can't believe I faced you. You know your mama ain't raised you like that. Look at your behavior, that's what she is ashamed of you, damn. Look at what you become, matter of fact what you've been. I was jealous, man, I was just so in it, I was just so committed. No, I don't regret it, I know what love is once I let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, but you're doing too much and you don't let go. And I know you when you try to hold on to my attention. Won't you let it go? Let it go, let it go, let it go. Baby, cause you're doing too much and you try too hard, trying to get a reaction. I am a child, so I cannot be touched. Feel good and you want it bad and you need it. I don't wanna be feeling dead, so I said that I was needing. I thought you would be real, I thought you would be right. Talking all that tough shit, think that you gon' go down. One, started, ready, ready, do that. Started, ready, ready, do that. I didn't know it, but all I really know is, all I really know is let it go, let it go, let it go. Oh, cause you want too much, oh, let go, oh, it's me, I know, it's right.
I don't know if you ever feel like you don't have it in there right. I just close it, bring it out, and then do it again. So just make sure you close it because it can get stuck if you try to pull it back out with the hook still open. Sometimes it can get a little messy, but it usually just works itself out. Like if the ends are messy, I just straighten out with my hair or a brush. Glide it through. Okay, my camera got overheated, but hopefully it caught all of that. So, I'm just gonna show it one more time, just to make sure it got it. So I'm taking the hair, taking my crochet needle. I am going under the braid. You wanna make sure you braid tight so it has a good base. And then you go under with the clasp open. You take the hair, and you put it around the needle and make sure it's all around there. Okay, so it's all under there, and I'm going to close the needle, pull it through, and hold one end so the other end doesn't go through. And of course, if it gets messy like this, just try to smooth it out. You can get a brush and just kind of get it smooth back out, but hold the hair at the top so you're not pulling your hair. So you want to make sure that it is even on both sides. So this is uneven, so I'm gonna just pull one side. Okay, now it's even, and then you just start braiding. I make sure my real hair is like in the middle section, but I don't think it really matters. But it's probably easiest. Probably like a good stopping point right here because my hair, I got this much hair left. So I'm gonna grab another piece and feed it in. And I got some gel ready. I'm just gonna put some gel on the parts of the braid just so I can help my natural hair not stick out as much. Then I like to pull the other braid down just to see kind of where the end was. I'm gonna braid a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a little add-in piece of curly hair. I'm gonna take it and I place it between two fingers and have like a little piece of the bottom sticking up. Take my clip and clip this braid up, or clip this piece of the hair to the braid so it's not falling down, and then I just braid it into the rest of the braid. And you want to put enough of the end of the add-in hair like down the braid so it doesn't slip out easily. So you want to be able to braid like a good amount down so it's really in there. All right, here are the braids. They are finished. I really love them. I cannot believe I only used like 3 bundles of hair. I didn't even use a whole pack. This is what I've been trying to do for a while, but I don't know. I always, I guess, use too much hair. So this time I just really grabbed like really small pieces of hair, but I only used 3 of these and I didn't even finish the third one. So I think it's like the perfect density. I really hate sleeping in braids when they're too heavy and they're uncomfortable, but these are really light. I love the end. So all I do after I finish my braids is I take some mousse and then I put the mousse all over my hair and then I cover it with a scarf and leave that on. And then sometimes like when the ends are covered and curly, I don't even try to dip them. So these I probably won't even dip. If I do dip them, I'll just like clip up all the curly ends and find the ends that are out and dip them in some hot water and don't go up too far because I don't want to like touch my natural hair. But yeah, I really love the way the braids turned out. If you try this method, let me know. I think it's a very easy, beginner friendly method to braiding. If you don't know how to grip yet, or maybe you're like, you know, it takes longer when you try to grip the hair, this is a good way to make sure you can get it in there tight and to make sure it stays and that it will look good. So thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
You know your mama ain't raised you like